Good morning. I am Dr. K. Pushpam, postdoctorate. Here we are discussing about social transformation. Social transformation is a broad concept used to indicate social dynamics. The ideas conveying the meanings of evolution, progress, and change on the one hand, and the meanings of development. Modernization and revolution, on the other, are incorporated within the concept of transformation. Then the concept of social transformation has occupied a significant place in social sciences after the Second World War. The literal meaning of the concept is changing form or appearance or character or alter out of recognition. This concept was specifically used by Karl Marx in his book German Ideology 1846 to mean a facet of social change which arises out of contradictions in a society and leading to rapid change or revolution. Marx feels that at some stage of social development, there is a conflict between the material forces of production within the existing rules of production. The conflict based on these contradictions leads to social revolution. This phase of social revolution has been termed by Marx as a period of rapid social transformation. Social transformation indicates the change in the form of society or the rise of new formations. Then Rajini Kothari is of that view. The modernization and revolution are two models of social transformation. They can be presented in the following manner. One is modernization, another one is revolutions. So, model of modernization. Modernization as a concept represents ideologies and values of the industrial, capitalist and democratic societies of the Western Europe and North America. The opposite to modernized structure is agrarian, traditional, custom-based, technologically and economically backward social structure of Asia, Africa and Latin America. As pointed out by Daniel Lerner, modernization is represented by literacy, political participation, urbanization, occupational mobility, and empathy. The other characteristics of modernization are free market, industrialization, modern technology, democratic state and modern education. There are five major dimensions of modernization, that is technological, economic, political, social and psychological. Along with their components, they can be presented as follows. First one is technological. The technological modernization has inanimate sources of energy, modern machines and heavy technology. Then economic modernization has market facilities, capital, then commodity, then consumerism. Third one, the political modernization. Political modernization has a freedom, individualism, democracy, then political participation. Last one, social modernization, mobility, occupational differentiation, universalism, specificity, urban industrial culture, literacy and modern education. Then last one, psychological modernization, cosmopolitan mind, achievement of orientation, then empathy. So these are the modernization model components. In the model of modernization, the transformation is supposed to be sustained, evolutionary, gradual and linear. In this gradual process, change is the result of a long duration. It is significant that the process of modernization visualizes a structural transformation in the society. As pointed out, modernization model of development has a close relationship with the process of industrial and the industrial society. We are in the early part of the 20th century. The industrial society has also undergone a phenomenal change over the last several decades. Then another model has Marxian revolution model. In this model, the change is brought about by man's intervention. As indicated by angels, man is the only animal who is capable of transformation in accordance with these requirements. Apart from the French and the American revolutions, the revolutionary social transformation was experimented effectively in this century in Soviet Russia and China. According to the exponents of this model, the industrial capitalist system is afflicted by exploitation of man by man. It has produced unprecedented social inequality. Despite industrialization, application of heavy technology, and a large scale production, man has lost his dignity in the capitalist model or modernization. According to the exponents of the revolutionary model, only a revolutionary transformation can eliminate poverty, inequality, exploitation, unemployment, and dehumanization. Then the final goal of the Marxist and Leninist concept of the revolutionary transformation is the building of a classless and stateless society based on equality. After the revolution in the pace of transition, a society based on revolutionary transformation is characterized by the points as given below. Society based on revolutionary model of transformation, the transitional phase, what kind will be occur? Collective ownership of the means of production, then power structure based on the dictatorship of the proletariat, then decision making based on a single political party, single political party and its politburo. So these are the transition, one stage to another stage of social transformation. Then Sanskritization and Westernization. In the Indian context, a clear distinction should be made between the two processes of transformation known as Sanskritization and Westernization. Sanskritization, as used by M.N. Srinivas, refers to the imitation of the manners and customs of the upper caste by the lower caste, whereas Westernization means the impact of Western culture, values, and institutions on the Indian society. The basic attributes of the modernization as discussed in this unit are similar to the attributes of Westernization. Then, what are the debate will be going on these models? The human society has experienced both modernization and revolutionary models of transformation. As pointed out by Rajini Kothari, human society has seen keen competition between these two models, leading to the global problems of Cold War, deadly armaments, threats of nuclear weapons, division of world into two power blocs before the collapse of the Soviet Union, and attempts to dominate over others. The 19th century European mind was full of optimism. It has tremendous faith in progress. After the First World War, the voices of dissent against Western civilization, its pattern of development and material advancement were raised by Joseph J. Spengler in his Decline of the West and P. A. Sorokin in his Socio-Cultural Dynamics. These writers trusted that Western civilization, represented by materialism, industrialization, and modern technology, was moving towards decline. Perceptive critical analysis of the industrial and capitalist pattern of modernization was done by Karl Mankim in his Man and Society. in an age of reconstruction, Eric Fromm, in his Shan Society, and Peter L. Berger and others in their homeless mind, they were of the view that the industrialized capitalist society of the West were moving towards. Then decline, disintegration and disorganization, lack of moorings, weakening of institutions like family and religion, loss of autonomy of individuals, and the emergence of mass society. Then the functioning of communism, its system of production, economic organization, and power structure as a product of revolution were criticized by Khrushchev, Djilas, and Gorbachev. As a system, it created dictatorship, police, terror, executions, denial of human rights, decline in productions, collapse of economy, and the creation of a new class of party, functionaries and the state officials. Full stop. The social problems of violence, unequal distribution of resources, poverty, unemployment could not be solved by these two models of transformation. We have to keep in mind that when society starts moving from one formation to another formation, certain problems are bound to crop up. The period lying between the movements from one formation to another formation, or from one stage to another, one stage of transformation to another stage of transformation, may be regarded as the stage of transition. The period of transition in any society creates problems of social and psychological adjustment, cultural accommodation, and economic recasting. Societies move forward in the pattern of challenge and response. Whenever there is any challenge, society tries to meet it by its response. When the responses are effective, there is positive transformation and development. When the responses do not meet the challenges, there is a decline in a situation when there are likely to be a large number of social problems. Simply stated, social transformation results in the social problems. The effort to solve social problems can initiate social transformation. Thank you.